Jeffreys Island, the private kingdom of Little St. James. In the turquoise waters of the U.S. Virgin Islands lies a small piece of land called Little St. James. From above, it appears idyllic: white sand beaches, palm trees bending toward the sea, and a Mediterranean-style villa overlooking the Caribbean horizon. Purchased in 1998 by Jeffrey Epstein, the island would later become one of the most scrutinized private properties in modern criminal history. At the time of acquisition, however, it was presented as a symbol of wealth and exclusivity. Epstein paid approximately $7.95 million for the island, transforming it into a secluded retreat designed for privacy. Docks were expanded, structures were renovated. A distinctive temple-like building was constructed on a hill, its purpose never clearly explained. The island was accessible primarily by private boat or helicopter. There were no casual visitors. Everything required invitation. The privacy was not accidental, it was engineered. Epstein's lifestyle centered on controlled environments: his Manhattan mansion, his New Mexico ranch, his Palm Beach estate. But Little St. James offered something unique: jurisdictional complexity and physical isolation. The island fell under U.S. territory but remained geographically removed from mainland oversight. Flight logs later revealed frequent trips on Epstein's private jet to nearby airports. Guests included academics, politicians, celebrities, and business leaders. Association with Epstein did not automatically imply wrongdoing, yet the pattern of elite access drew public attention once allegations surfaced. According to court testimony and civil lawsuits filed years later, some victims alleged that they were transported to the island as minors. These allegations became central to federal investigations reopened in 2019. Prosecutors argued that the island functioned not merely as a vacation property, but as part of a broader network used to facilitate abuse. Epstein consistently denied wrongdoing prior to his death, but mounting evidence, including witness accounts and financial records, intensified scrutiny. Photographs of the island circulated globally after his arrest. The temple structure became symbolic, fueling speculation and conspiracy theories online. Investigators, however, focused on documented facts: travel logs, property staff interviews, electronic data, and financial transfers. Following Epstein's arrest in July 2019 in New York City, federal authorities searched multiple properties, including the island. After his death in custody at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in August 2019, the island's ownership transferred to his estate. In 2022, it was reportedly sold to an investment group with plans for redevelopment. By then, Little St. James had already become a symbol. It represented the intersection of extreme wealth, secrecy, and alleged exploitation. Unlike shipwrecks lost beneath the sea, this island remained physically intact, visible, photographed, mapped, yet morally altered in public perception. What was marketed as a luxury retreat became associated with testimony of coercion and trauma. The story of Little St. James is not simply about geography. It is about controlled space, about how isolation can shield behavior from scrutiny, about how power can construct walls not just of stone, but of influence. The water around the island remains calm. Boats still pass through the Caribbean, but the name Little St. James now carries a weight far heavier than its sandy shores suggest. It stands as a reminder that privacy without accountability can transform paradise into evidence.